Imagine trying to learn a brand new topic from scratch. Where do you even start? Nebula solves that problem. It's an AI-powered learning platform that turns the latest knowledge into personalized, interactive mind maps. Here's the website. We can see the illuminated, cool title name, and if you scroll down, you'll see a description about the functionalities. Also, a section that highlights the purpose of Nebula. At the bottom, we have some common FAQ for users' information. So we go to the Sign In button, where we can enter our ID and password to sign into the account. The subject target would be where we put down a topic we'd like to know. For example, we can put down electromagnetism to find out more about this certain area. Under intelligence depth, we can put down how much detail we want about our topic. 1 is for general knowledge, 2 is for intermediate, and 3 is for if we want some really complex insights on this topic. I'll set it to 3. On running the architect, it's going to use the Gemini API to start generating a mind map so that we can learn more about this topic. And after just a moment of waiting, we'll see that our mind map will appear here briefly. Here we go. See, here at the middle, we have our electromagnetism. This is the core idea about what we want to learn more about. If we hover on it, we'll get a brief description in the top left detailing what it is. But for us, we want to know how we can learn more about it. Once we go down the individual branches, we can see about specific parts that lead up to electromagnetism as a topic. For example, magnetostatics. Which, to learn more about that, we have to learn about magnetic fields and forces. To learn about that, we should consider the Lorentz force, the Ampere's circuitry law, and the Biot-Savart law, of which we can find out more about by hovering on them. Additionally, we can go down other branches to see other parts about what leads to electromagnetism, such as electrodynamics, which might branch into Maxwell's equations, which would then lead into electromagnetic waves and displacement current. But say we want to learn something else. Say I want to look into calculus. That's a topic that I'd always like to learn more about. For this one, I'll tune down the intelligence depth by a small amount so that I can get a more general overview, and I'll run the architect again. As this loads, you'll notice that electromagnetism is loaded into a folder under our archive logs. These are saved under our user data, and we can find them at any time. And now our calculus is loaded, and we can find out how we can learn more about calculus, looking at foundations in pre-calculus, trigonometry, function analysis. Branching down further, we can find integral calculus, indefinite integrals, and definite integrals. You'll see the further we go down the branches, the more specific we'll get, so we can find the points at where we need to start our journey. Say, at integration by parts into the substitution rule. And of course, at any time, we can switch between these categories that we found, and I can go back to electromagnetism, and then back to calculus again. When we're done, we can shut down to return back to the home page.